once more. Their name is being inscribed on the giant trophy again. It's they who will move into that pantheon of greats that Sir Alex Ferguson talks about, the multi-winners. A fourth European Cup for the team from Catalonia. Only Liverpool, Milan and Real Madrid with one more. The only team to have beaten Manchester United in a European final. Have beaten them again. And no other club has won more Champions Leagues now than Barcelona. They've drawn level with Real Madrid on that count. Their image was maybe just a little tainted by the events of those early semi-finals against Real Madrid, but there is a beauty about so much of the football they play, a simple beauty. While teams like Barcelona and the Spanish national side are winning the major prizes, I think it's just that bit easier for coaches of junior teams around the world to teach young footballers Barcelona football. It does work. And Pep Guardiola is a winner at Wembley again, champion as a player here 19 years ago, and champion as a coach here now. They do have another dream team. A recurring nightmare for Manchester United. Sobering night for them at the end of a season when one of their main targets was reached and the other moved within touching distance tonight, but United and all of the top club coaches around Europe must look at this and wonder, what have you got to do? How do you get better than Barcelona? Manchester United couldn't sort it out tonight.
Joaquin, does it make it any easier for Manchester United players that there's not a team on the planet who could have given Barca a game tonight?
I think it might make it a touch easier, but I think it was just, they're on a different level. Best team I've ever seen, and I think United didn't disgrace themselves tonight. They've just come up against a team, one of the best teams ever.
We can hear from Rio Ferdinand, who's been good enough to give us a word. Gabriel?
Yeah, Rio, thanks for joining us. Were Barca just exceptional tonight, or could United have done better?
I think you've got to give credit to them. They played well today. We could have played better in parts, but on the day they were a better team, so we can't really argue.
Have you lost to the best team you've ever faced?
I think time will tell. I think they're a great side, great players. They've got a way of playing they all know and do well. And it's up to us to combat them, and today we didn't do that.
Is the frustrating thing as well in a way that maybe the first two goals to a degree were preventable?
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to look at them when we get inside, but from memory, yeah, I think we could have done better with a couple of the goals. But on these occasions, you need a little bit of lady luck with you, and you need to defend well at all times, and tonight maybe a couple of times we got caught.
How does the sense of defeat tonight compare to Rome 2 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, losing a cup final is the same. I don't think that doesn't matter where it is. You don't want to get to any final and lose, and we came here to winners, to become winners, and we genuinely believe that. But tonight, as I said, give credit when credit's due. They were the better team today and deserved winners.
Thanks, Rio. Just have a chat as well with Nemanja Vidic, the Manchester United captain. Nemanja, sum it up. Sorry? How do you sum it up tonight? Your verdict?
Say one. Results said obviously what happened on the pitch. We tried today to press high. In some of one of part of the game we did well, but I think in goals we lose. I think we just didn't do what we really have to close their players. They don't give them time on the ball, which they have, and when they have time on the ball, really they can give the final pass, which they did, and they score 3 goals.
It was too easy, maybe. Would you agree the first 2 goals were too easy for them?
Like I said, yes, it's hard. They really don't play with a striker, and especially with the wide players. Villa today play on the right side, and he as well coming inside, and you really sometimes stay between the players, and some happen misunderstanding, like happened tonight.
Are they the best team you've ever faced?
Yes, I think if you look at the far past, we never played of the teams like tonight we did against Barcelona, and we just have to give them credit. They play good football, and they deserve to win.
It's a matter of coming back from this. I'm sure you will. Thanks for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, Harry, all goals are preventable to a certain extent, but can Man United really go and get into a lot of if onlys we'd done this, if only we'd done that? What could they have done different?
No, they couldn't have done anything different. I mean, we look at every goal will be prevented at some stage, but they've had lots of chances tonight. They've got in some amazing positions. They were the best team by quite a fair margin. They're the best team in the world, and they showed that tonight. They played football that was on another level.
Okay, as Man United make their weary way past Barcelona and onto the stage, we'll hand you back to Clive.
Well, all the indications are there will be substantial funds made available to Sir Alex Ferguson this summer. Not easy even for Manchester United to compete with the financial clout of some of the other players at the big tables these days. He chaired a meeting with his worldwide network of scouts yesterday, day before the biggest game of the season, always looking ahead. Targets will be identified. Ferguson will be personally involved in trying to land them. He never rests. Defeat just makes him hungrier, and he passes that hunger on to his dressing room. He does like a challenge. But 6 weeks ago, Manchester United traipsed out of Wembley Stadium following a painful FA Cup semi-final defeat to their closest rivals. They didn't know for sure then that they'd be back. They've just overcome Chelsea in the quarter-final of this competition. The semi was as painless as it could be. Schalke weren't quite up to it in truth. But this is a different kind of disappointment, an air of resignation, I think, rather than anger. Manchester United don't like losing, that's why they win so much, but there's no disgrace in losing to Barcelona. Back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I think the disappointment for Sir Alex tonight, Clive, is he's been through this a couple of years ago against this team and had thought long and hard about it and prepared properly for it to make the necessary changes to adjust his team in order to give a better account of themselves. But again, they've come up a little bit short. And I don't think whatever they'd have done tonight, to be honest with you, with the personnel they have currently, I don't think it would have been enough. I just think they're up against a side that are too good, too quick, too sharp, and too deadly in that last third. They are devastating. United, we know, defensively have been strong, been good all season, but just up against a side that always seem to click through the gears that bit quicker, that bit faster, and always had the answers.
Maybe the last chance for the likes of Michael Owen there and Ryan Giggs, who has gone ahead of him. We know Edwin van der Sar will retire. We half expect Paul Scholes will follow suit. But there were Spanish steps on the Wembley steps again. Barcelona under Pep Guardiola. 3 years, 3 Spanish titles, 1 Spanish Cup, 2 Spanish Super Cups, 1 World Club Cup, 1 UEFA Super Cup, and now 2 European Champions Leagues. And all done with style and panache. More than a club is the motto. Proud representatives not just of their country, but more particularly their region.
What I love about Guardiola, Clive, as well, is looking at his quotes in the programme here this evening, that his team will always play to win. They must never abandon our concept of how to play. And they don't. Every time they just go the same way about it. They get the ball down, they knock it about quick, and they move and they change, and they make life so difficult for the opposition. But they certainly don't abandon their principles.
Back in 1992, when Guardiola was a player, the team captain Anthony Zubizarreta ushered the club captain of Barça, Jose Ramon Alessanco, forward to hoist the European Cup here. Barcelona's 2 subsequent European Cups have been held aloft by Carlos Puyol. But I just get an inkling here